So this is my YSU Kit, which stands for You Screwed Up. If this is all you have in a survival situation, yeah, you screwed up. So along with a little knowledge and a little bit of practice, this kit is the basic materials and tools to affect your survivability, until help comes or a better plan can be formulated. It can be strapped to a pack or just slung over your shoulder. And I look at this kit as an add-on for whatever preparation you've already put together. If you already have some items prepared, this can be a benefit to others that may be with you. And once again, this is a bare bones kit, a short-term kit. So let's check out what's inside. Alright, so I rolled it out. Let's see what we got inside. Let's move these things out of the way. Alright, first off, wool blanket. Wool blanket can be used as shelter, ground cloth to insulate you from the ground, help keep you warm, bottom line. That's my primary function for this, because wool will retain much of its insulated value even if it's wet. So, great choice. Alright, next, I have two 42-gallon 3 ml garbage bags. Alright, those can be used just like the wool blanket for shelter, ground cloth, but you can also use it as a poncho or rain catchment if necessary. And here we have the infamous space blanket, which will help reflect 80% of your body heat, or if put in front of a fire, not too close now, but if it's put with a fire, will help radiate the heat of the fire back at you. So this also has grommets, which I include tie downs on. Next, let's take a look at the water bottle. I'll be right back. Alright, first thing we got is a knife. This is a Moore knife with a lanyard, and it also has a little flashlight on it. So, having a knife, your knife is probably the most important tool in the kit. With the right know-how and practice, you can pretty much create or procure everything else you need for your survival. Your shelter, your containers, processing food, fire, water, you name it. You can do it. It ain't easy, but like I said, knowledge and practice, you can make it happen. Next, 100% cotton bandana. Now, bandana could be used to carry stuff. You could use it to cover your head for keep you from getting exposure from the sun. Put it in water, cover your head with it, help keep you cool, keep you from getting heat stroke. Because it's 100% cotton, I could use it to make char cloth, and char cloth will catch a spark relatively easy to help create fire. Next, 2 shanks of jute twine. This is my cordage. Cordage, you can do so much with it. You can create shelters, help create tools, so many different things with cordage. And the reason why this is jute twine is that if you distress it and rough it up, you can create fire with it relatively easy. Alright. Next is the water bottle itself. The water bottle, you can use it to carry water or other items. It's stainless steel, so therefore you'd be able to use it to purify water. And I bought this one. I actually bought a couple of them, but this one I bought at Walmart for like $3. And I've used it in the fire, boiled water with it. It's held up pretty darn well for $3, so it's there. Now, the reason why I'm keeping the jute twine and the knife in the water bottle is because it's watertight. So if I had want to make fire with the jute twine, I want to keep it dry. That'll keep it dry. The other thing is that this knife is carbon steel. Carbon steel can be used to create sparks with quartz, flint, chert. It's one of the great things about carbon steel. Now, on the other hand, it will rust. Stainless steel will not, but it will not create a spark. So another reason why I want to keep this dry and oiled, I keep it in there to keep it dry from rusting. Alright, so contents of the ditty bag. First, a ferro rod. And it's used to start fires. Simple as that. Here it has a compartment for tinder. Right now it has some steel wool, but that'll get replaced with some wet fire cubes. Next, Fresnel lens. Primary use, start fires. Right? You can also use it for other things like looking for splinters or ticks that are crawling on you, whatever, but primarily for fire. And one of the cool things about the Fresnel lens is it doesn't use an expendable resource. Now the ferro rod, it's like 1/4 inch thick, and it's going to last a ridiculously long time. But if I can use the sun, why wear this down and expend what limited resources I do have? Next, another little flashlight. Alright, this one has a clip on it, so I can clip it to the brim of my hat, I can clip it to my shirt sleeve, a pack, whatever the case may be. And one of the cool things about this is that it rotates. So if I need it in a different direction, it works that way. Next, cordage. I have various lengths of cordage here. One of the cool things about doing a video is you can see limitations. You know, I have various lengths of cordage. These are a couple tie downs. This is what I use to wrap the whole kit. But, you know, I could definitely use some more cordage here. And to be honest with you, can you ever have too much cordage? Next, rescue whistle. It's plastic. It doesn't have a ball in it, so the ball won't get stuck. Also, being that it's plastic, it won't stick to your lips if you have a little bit of moisture on your lips and it's cold. And it also has this ruler wrench thingy. It's metal. It's got a relatively good 90-degree edge on there, and I've used it to spark the ferro rod before, and it works out quite well. So, purpose of this, signal for help. Alright, I also have the space blanket, which is orange on one side and foil on the other, which can also help signal for rescue. And last, the ditty bag. It's a container. Carries stuff. Carries this stuff. And you know what? There's not a lot of stuff here to put in there, so I can always add more stuff to the stuff bag. So, remember, this is a bare bones kit. It's worst case scenario kit. And any emergency kit that you have, it should always be evolving. Just as your knowledge evolves, so should your kit. So, hopefully, you enjoyed checking out my YSU kit. So, please leave a comment and check out my other videos. Take care. Stay safe.